I want to speak on the subject, your mother's womb. Open to Acts of Apostles chapter 3. We shall be reading verse number 2. And a certain man, lame from his mother's womb, was carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, to ask alms from them that enter into the temple. On your way to your seat, holla, my mother's womb, leave me alone. The journey of every man begins in the womb and ends in the tomb. Sir, you're making a mistake. You are a nativity of your mother's womb. Sir, you came from your mother's womb. And right there in your mother's womb, there are many battles. The Bible said the man was lame from his mother's womb. He did not have accident on Lagos by the express route. He didn't have accident on Kano Highway. He didn't have accident in Ajiokuta. He had accident in his mother's womb. And the result of the accident crippled his two legs. So right in the womb, there are those who have enemy. Esau was cursed in the mother's womb. So if a man can be cursed in his mother's womb, a man can also be blessed from his mother's womb. Romans chapter 9. For the children we are not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works but of him that calleth. Look at verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. What did I do in my mother's womb that warranted to hate me? There are some persons that are born when your mother was pregnant, your father rejected you. There are some persons when the doctor told your mother that it was a female child, your father told your mother to abort you. That they have had enough of female child. So before you were born, your father hated you. You were hated before you were born. And how do you think if you arrive here, people will love you? Esau was cursed right from the womb. Levi was blessed right from the womb. In Hebrew chapter 7, Abraham paid tithe. It was recorded that the tithe Abraham paid, it was Levi that paid it. This is Abraham giving tithe to Melchizedek. It was recorded that the tithe he paid 600 years before Levi was born, that it was Levi that paid it. Can you imagine what your grandfather did 600 years ago? They say you are the one that did it. It can be negative, it can be positive. Levi was yet in the loins of Abraham when he paid tithe. But it was accounted to him that right in the womb he received tithe. Galatians chapter 1 verse 15. But when it pleases God, who separated me from my mother's womb and called me by his grace. In 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verse 9, Jabez's mother was pregnant. And because of the battles of life, he started to curse the child in the womb. He said, I mean, they carry you. When I give birth to you, you will be a sorrowful child. Because as I'm pregnant to you, I have suffered many afflictions. When she finally gave birth to the child, he said, your name is Sorrow. And Jabez grew up and became a sorrowful man. Until Jabez attended one service in Fountain of Life. And the man of God began to talk about battles of the womb. And Jabez got home that day and said, oh God, that you will bless me. Remove every curse my mother put on me that is causing me pain. Enlarge my coast. And the Bible says that God heard his prayer. As many that will cry unto heaven today, your tears shall be heard from God. Your voice shall be heard from God. Your voice shall be heard from God.